Well, it's day 20 of our 40 days of intimacy with God. We're at the halfway mark. We're currently reading through 1 John, and I'd like you to think about the verses in 1 John chapter 3, verses 1 to 3. Now, I love these few verses. There's only 3 verses, but there's so much in these, and I'd love to talk to you about what I think's in them. But the main point of our time, this intimacy with God, is that you would read them and that you would let the words sink in and allow God to speak to you through this word. So I don't want to take that away, but I will give a couple of pointers of things that I think are easily missed. The first word in this passage is the word see. See with your eyes, see. See what kind of love the Father has. And that's so much about the journey we're on at the moment, which is to open our eyes to see the amazing love that God has. And not just the kind of the depth of it, but what kind of love it is. The kind of love that adopts us. The kind of love that makes us new. The kind of love that declares someone different than who we used to be. And that's pretty key, because these verses talk a lot about the difference between what we see and what we don't see. And what we discover in these verses is that, you know, who we really are, we haven't really seen yet. Who God has called us to be, it's not been fully revealed yet. And I pray that through our walk with Jesus, through our life with him, that more and more of him gets revealed. But in all honesty, who we truly are won't be seen until he comes back and calls us home. And who we truly are will be visible. I think there's another great thing here which is easily overlooked and misread, so I want to point it out to you. This verse 3 says, everyone who hopes in him purifies himself. And it's so easy to look and go, well, I better purify myself, like it's your effort. But I want you to read this a different way. Everyone who puts the hope in him has a purifying effect. That hope in him, that faith, that trust in him actually purifies us. Everyone who hopes in him purifies himself as he is pure. We're becoming more like him the more we trust him. Well, just these 3 verses, go read them, keep reading them, let it sink in and see what kind of love the Father has for you.